How to hire a courier service. Courier services provide a safe and quick way of transporting important documents and other shipments from one place to another. They target a limited geographical area and will most often provide local or same-day pickups to ensure the timely delivery of your items. Hiring a courier service is a simple process which can save your business money, time, and will make the task of delivering items in accordance with deadlines a lot easier. Part 1. Setting up a delivery. 1. Call the courier service. There are several things you should take into account prior to hiring any given courier service. It is best to determine these over the phone. Inquire about the cost. Couriers often provide different pricing structures depending on the type of deliveries demanded, the weight and size of the items to be shipped, and the distance from the shipment's point of origin to the destination. Determine how much your specific package will cost to deliver to your desired destination. Determine if the courier is bonded. Before doing business with any courier, make sure your packages are insured in the event of theft or other issues which may cause the delivery not to take place. You can ask the company directly for this information when you call them. For your own protection, refrain from hiring a courier who is not bonded. 2. Establish a pick-up time. This will allow the company to pick up your package at the most convenient time for you. Just make sure to have your package ready to go at the scheduled time, otherwise, if the courier has to wait, you might have to pay an additional fee. 3. Provide a delivery window. Clearly state the timeframe that you need your items to be delivered within. If your delivery window is strictly between 8-10 am tomorrow, specify this so that your order is not delayed. Expect to pay extra for immediate delivery. Rush or overnight orders can carry up to $15.20 surcharge. 4. Track your package. Most courier services will provide you with a tracking number that you can use to follow your package's trajectory on the courier service's website. If the courier service you have hired does not offer such a tracking tool, request that the courier service give you a phone call once your package has been delivered and follow up with the recipient of the package to confirm. Part 2. Choosing the right courier service for you. 1. Establish your shipping and delivery needs. Think about where and when you need your products delivered. For instance, if you are looking to deliver documents in your area in a relatively short period of time, a courier service specializing in on-demand pickup and delivery will often meet your needs. If you are looking to ship documents or other types of goods so that your package gets to its destination by a certain time the next morning, look specifically for overnight courier services. 2. Make a list of couriers in your area. Include phone numbers for each courier. You will use these to inquire about pricing and other delivery specifics. Having a clear idea of all the services that are available for you to use will facilitate your decision-making in the long run. Local courier services are your best bet for finding a service that meets your delivery needs. You can look up these services by searching online for nearby couriers or by using a local directory. Consider hiring a bike messenger. This is especially helpful if you are looking to deliver packages internally, say, between schools or university buildings. The best way to find available options of this sort is to do a quick Google search for local bike couriers. Using an established delivery network like uberRUSH or Right Now Couriers is yet another option. These are cost-effective alternatives that take seconds to set up online. 3. Inquire about pricing. Call the companies on your list and ask directly about their respective pricing structures. If you know the approximate size and weight of your packages, a reputable courier service will be able to provide you with an estimate. Discard from your list any company that is unwilling to give an estimate. Some courier services allow you to fill out a quick quote form on their website. You can use this tool to your advantage and obtain a free quote online as an alternative option to calling the courier service. 4. Rank courier services by price estimates. The idea is to have evaluated the pricing structures of all the couriers in your area and to now decide which ones offer the best pricing for the types of shipments your company does most often. Set a budget. Courier services can be pricey, especially in the long run. However, if you have a budget that you are not willing to go over, you can more easily sort of the courier options that work for you from the ones that are out of reach. Determine how much your company is willing to spend on delivery services, and resolve not to surpass this amount when selecting a company. 5. Ask for references. Asking other users for honest feedback is a way to conduct your own due diligence. Expect to hear some customer complaints, but focus more on how often those same types of issues recur and how they are settled to the mutual satisfaction of both parties. Ask others you know and trust for references. If you ask the courier service directly for references, be aware of the potential bias in the customer responses the company has decided to share with you. 6. Read internet reviews. Do this for each of the companies that you have included in your list. Checking courier reputations and backgrounds by reading what other people have to say about the service is an efficient way to narrow down your acceptable options. The courier may be bonded and offer excellent pricing, but this does not mean that deliveries are always on time or that the customer service provided is adequate. Hence, it is always important to check customer reviews. Part 3. Establishing a regular account with a courier service. 1. Determine whether the courier can match your delivery needs. Ask your courier service of choice about both their immediate and long-term availability. If you know, for example, that you are going to need packages delivered during the holiday season, then prioritize finding a courier that will be available during that busy time of the year. If you just need a package picked up and delivered next Tuesday, then find a courier that is not backed up on delivery orders and that can guarantee the timely transport of your items. Remember to inquire as to how much advance notice the courier service needs to deliver your items. 2. Do a trial run with different courier services. Do this before establishing a regular account. Try each of the top 3 courier services on your list with one delivery each. This will allow you to evaluate how each service handles the request and whether you find the service agreeable or not. Follow up with the recipients of the packages to make sure the items were not damaged and that the deliveries did in fact occur on time. 3. Make your final selection. After considering pricing, reputation, and your satisfaction with the trial run, choose a courier service and establish with them the terms of your agreement. This includes obtaining confirmation of any discounted pricing extended by the courier. Sign any contracts that may be required only after carefully reading over the terms and conditions found within those agreements. Tips. Hang on to your vetted list of courier services. In the event that your first choice does not work out, there is no need to start the evaluation process over a second time. Simply move on to your second choice, establish the account if you were satisfied during the trial run, and cease placing shipments with the former courier.